Capablanca, 5th game out of the match, New York 1909. D4, D5, C4, E6. I think so there is no person who is not familiar with the Queen's Gambit decline or accepted. It's a very, very common and very famous opening. Bishop G5, one of the sharpest continuation for white. Bishop E7, E3, knight E4. So in this case, black chose to jump in the center in a pretty early part of the game, playing 2 times with the knight, yes, but it's a good discover attack trade of the bishops. So he changed it. Little before, he used to play different setup, different continuation in this opening part against Lasker, and now against Marshall he changed the strategy and he just continue in a different way through knight e4 discover. Queen takes e7. You talk about different stuffs in the chat, but it's alright. Bishop d3. Game number 21, it was a little bit different. CD followed by Queen b3 was game number 21 with each one. So pawn takes followed by Queen b3. There we go. Knight takes c3. Bishop d3, this was the game. Current game, b takes c3, knight d7. Knight d7. It's a strong threat now. Actually, very strong could be d takes c4. Let's not talk about so much money, so much selling. We can save this information for the personal messages, maybe. Okay, bishop takes e4, followed by b6, bishop b7 now. Black is solving the problem with the light square bishop in a Queen's Gambit declined. We have a bad light square bishop, but after fianchetto, he's going to the biggest diagonal and have a pretty nice position. But he used to play knight d7 here in the game. Knight d7. Oh, huge thanks, Otar! Janie in the battle is again up in the channel. Huge thanks. One more time, I was asking several streamers, but just the time is not really great for them. They agree for the battle, but no one of them is able to make it Wednesday or Thursday night for some reason. That's why I was asking you. Maybe we could add a stream and whatever to make the battle possible. I really want to have more matches, more sub-battles than only lessons, but sometimes they're probably bad or working periods. h6, solid, simple defense, castle. Now, still there is a possibility for white to continue with the correct way, like cd, pushing of c4 next. I already finished, Simon Lee. I already finished. Not so great result, but I'm proud of one of the games. Now we keep going with the lesson. So c5, standard response, followed by b6, bishop b7, the same strategy. Rook e1, d takes c4, first eliminate the bishop, b6. Sometimes, in the opening part, black is preparing a6 to b5 and then bishop b7, or sometimes directly b6. It's also working. Queen e4. Okay, now white is start attacking the center. Capablanca said he didn't really expect such a move could be so strong. But actually, the move order like queen in front and then bishop behind, of course, is generating the mating net, which is quite good. Knight f6, queen f4. Against queen h4, the natural response, I'm having Arena Kings start at 6 p.m. set, and this week I almost forget about. I told you I have no brain these days. Hope so. Everything gonna be alright with me. Even yesterday I was so bad during the morning stream. I didn't feel the time, and terrible headache, muscle pain, such as symptoms maybe. No appetite, but who knows. These days, yeah, make fun with me, yeah, make fun, but I hold on currently. So now the most natural response is knight d5, discover attack, and solving the problems with the upcoming kingside attacking, and the upcoming kingside attacking could be truth e4, e5, deflection, bring the queen back, and checkmate net. Really looks like dangerous. Now queen f4, bishop b7, connecting the rooks, e4, rook fd8, a1, rook bc8. Now we can try to start using the pawn majority 3 against 2. 3 against 2. Somehow like pushing or generating a pass pawn, so it looks like black is slightly better better placed on ringing the bell. Rook e3. This is a bad move, they said. Much better is configuration like bishop b1, keeping distance. Let me see why this is a bad move. C takes d4. We can turn on edges so you'll be able to see the evaluation. Here we go. cd, rook c3, bishop b1. Why black is better? Due to the zero attacking of white on the kingside part. He defends there successful. He solved the problem with the, in general, bad place slide square bishop. He occupied totally now the c file. He break through and pushing of so much pawns in the center. You know, very often this could bring to the white problems how to protect the pawns in advance. But I believe the counterattack, also what is written in the book, is the queen side pressure of black, yes. Okay, so yeah, most of all it's about the queen side part. The only one chance to survive was a queen h4, though. g5, sorry. You know, of course, it's a Marshall. You know, Marshall attack is coming out of Frank Marshall. Frank Marshall couldn't hold on him, and boom, sacrifice. Sacrifice. Now moving away the queen, like queen g3. Moving away the queen to g3, we are ready to capture now, eliminate any single chance of white's attacking one more time. Oh no, wait. Yeah, I mean, now it's simply losing e4. Yeah, there is even not a sacrifice. So bishop against knight, extra pawn, no common. This has to be easy win for black, yeah? So I think that's why Frank Marshall decided to capture here. And now, guys, would you like to take the knight? Let's make a pawn. That's giving you several ideas what you could do. Which move could be a pretty simple chess. Let's make a poll. I think it's better to not go for a rush analyzings. It's better to ask you interesting questions. Stop, discuss the outlines, what you're able to give me. I think these are the benefits of not having 1,000 people in the chat and not really able to read a sentence to talk about or discuss about. I gave you 3 minutes, hope, so there's gonna be enough time to click on it and vote for what is your preferable continuation currently. The choice is, as you can see, pawn takes knight, rook takes e3, knight h5, knight d5, and rook dc8. 5 candidates, as usual, has to be in your mind in every single situation in the middle game part. Sometimes 5 is too much, 3 candidates are more than enough. But I gave you 5. You don't see the pawn now? Does the chat see the pawn? Which is broken? I think it's quite an interesting situation, so please show me. Why I see that your preferable move is rook takes e3. Try to refresh the web, simply. 4 out of see the web. 5 out of vote for 95. 6 out of vote for 95. Rook takes e3 or knight e5. One time knight h5 we've got. Rook takes e3, knight e5. Oh wow, such a fighting. Let's go. Someone is using a lot of points for 95. Linux Archer is voting for 95. It's a discover attack, counter attack. The question is, what is the approach to take a clear piece, guys? Yeah, not so like a sacrifice. It's quite interesting situation. 2 people, knight h5, 4 people, a little bit more time, rook takes e3, 16 people, knight d5. Wow. All right. 95, first place. Wow, 73% of 95. Rook takes e3, second place, but this is the move in the game, guys. Rook takes e3. Of course, we're gonna discuss the other 2 moves. Actually, the second move of the engine, you'll be surprised, but because of the background mate, there is a rook takes d4 too. Maybe I could give you this move and then you could be, you could guess it. Maybe better, rook takes d4. It was a hell of a job. Why? It is a hell of a job. Okay, now, simplest way, h takes g5 seems like risky because queen will capture and then, of course, this rook is quite hanging now, currently. Okay, so that's why rook takes e3 first, simply solve the problem. So let's talk about this move. Knight d5, it's simply losing the knight. If you capture here the pawn, I'm just moving away the queen with the potential checkmate and whatever you're doing. Let's say f5, we can capture here, capture here. But white gonna eat this and seems like winning. Refresh the web, yeah. So that's what knight d5 does really work on. Knight h5 is again queen takes f7. I think Janie mentioned that in the chat. Queen takes f7 is working. So capture, and then again this background threat. Yes, it is working, but even wherever else they go, white is slightly better. If you capture here, capture, counterattack, take here. Yes, white is quite better here. So the crystal clear win. Seems like boom, rook takes e3. Solve the problem with the hanging piece. Just queen takes e3. No, h6 g5 is totally possible, but we already have a safety discover check, like after we eliminate already the rook on c3 and e3. It's totally alright. Queen g3. Queen takes g5 now. h4. Queen g7. Queen c7. Forky. How to get rid of this forky? Seems like white will take back the piece. What we have to do, guys? What we have to do? There is no poll here, but you can simply try to be active in the chat, I guess. Yeah, rook takes d4, of course. Of course, rook takes d4. 26 move, queen f6 was slightly better. Instead of rook takes d4, they said queen f6. Yeah, queen f6 is slightly better because covering the rook and at the same time attacking f2, by the way. So queen f6 is slightly better than rook takes d4. Queen b8. Yep, queen b8 check in between check. Here we go. Another check. Bishop e4. Lose the rook. Capture. Capture here. f4. Bishop e4. g3. Knight f3. King g2. Okay, wow. There is a quite interesting move now. Is that winning? It seems like drawish. Why they went for this move now? Yeah. Actually, Lucas find out the best move. It's a discover, double check, yes. Yes, and wherever king's going, we just simply bring the knight back by another check or by in between check and then bring the knight back, cover f7. So knight h4 is number one of the engine. Oh, now it's a white to move. Why not take on e4? Oh, maybe you meant now. Let's answer you, because boom and boom. Alright, did you get the answer? Wherever you go, there is a boom on the back rank. Oh, there is a there is a check and capture the knight too. I think if there is no checkmate. Yeah, if there's a king f1 knight e2, if king h1, then boom, checkmate. Okay, so this was a quite strong attacking check. Here we go. But what is doing Capablanca is the question. Logis find out the best move, knight takes h4, but what is doing Capablanca? I want to analyze this move. I don't think so. I'm confident after this move. Seems like drawish to me. They didn't mention anything in the book, so I'll be glad to check out this. There are several moves what are very, very good for black. Like, have good luck, Mr. Jingus! 91, knight g5. Several moves, knight h4 are very, very good to the black. I like Subway more than McDonald's. I'm not thinking noob, but push. Push is the Capablanca response. And this is the move in the game. I told you, I'm just curious to check out queen takes, king takes, and now what's happened after this? Oh, black will not capture, you know? Mr. Jingus. Okay, this is a pin, so you know what? Black will not capture. I thought after capture, of course, seems like pretty drawish. Oh yeah, just simply bring the king, zigzag, and boom. And if there is a g4, you just capture it, it's over. Wow, that's nice. That's why Frank Marshall just capture here. Boom, knight takes h4, king h2. We bring the knight back. He's ready to sack finally. Queen takes e6, bishop e4, f3, bishop d3, d5, b2 check, king g1. It's not so winning, by the way, this one. Bishop b1, because black king is totally naked, you know. A4. You can see the evaluation here on my wait, this side is just 1.6, so it's not so much. Like in general, we should expect much more. b7, king g6, queen b6. he starts traveling. King h2, bishop a2. Chat story, no. Not really. King b5, king g6. Let's analyze something. If they're gonna give us check and we offer trade off the queens, take, and somehow they trade off these, what's up? Do we have a correct color of the bishop? Oh yeah, we have it. We have it. So in any scenario to trade off the queens, block out this pawn by bishop and jump for promoting of h-pawn, black will be happy and winning. a5, king g6, a5, push, queen d4, 6 check, f6. Queen e8 check, f7, queen a4, going back, queen e6, push, queen e2, king h3, bishop d5. Push, bishop takes f3. And white resign. Well, actually there is nothing special, but here around, it's not super bad. Maybe a6 is so bad. He didn't let black to give him a check, like something like queen c2 maybe, keep some pressure, push, trade off, open up much more the black king and hoping for a draw. Hey, tricky chicky nicky. Interesting accounts tonight. Like this guy in the tournament. Up. This was the game, and now white resign after this pushing, because actually there is no time for pushing. There is a mate in two coming in different ways. Here we go, or here we go. Move to the library of Capablanca. 8 games so far we cover with you. Next. ton of wins. I could win much more, but I made some just sneaky. Okay. This game, guys, belonged to... Oh wait, it's again Capablanca, but this time Marshal is black. Alright, let's go. So we have this time Ruy Lopez again, e4, e5, knight f3, knight c6, bishop e5, d6, Steinitz variation, c3. As I maybe discussed several times with Sir Hain, this is my favorite response, followed by this in advance, after this, e to this. They also said the same in the book, that d4 is one of the best. Bishop g4. Мне не нравится этот ход. He said he didn't like this move. So the bishop could be kicked out in an easy way through h3, g4. In the other case, probably f5 is coming. I think they play little before Kramnik. They play little before Kramnik. d3, bishop e7, knight d2, knight f6, castle, castle, rook e1, h6. Okay, now there's some maneuver what they talk about regrouping of the pieces because of this advantage. Okay, regrouping of the pieces, of course, is more or less connected with the knight d2, knight f1, knight e3, knight g3, e to this plan. The most common plan. Knight h7, this is the black's maneuver what they talk about. Both colors start doing maneuvers. Bishop h5. Now it's interesting to check out what's going on after f5. Little old lady in Leningrad who just in 1923. To be fair, I'm not so familiar with the history. I'm familiar more with the history of the chess players, but history of the openings, maybe I have studied in the past and already 25 years, probably I already forgot it. So I have to check out every single time the history of the opening part. Most of all, it's calling to someone who ever tried to play at the beginning, who ever developed this variation. Marshal attack, Frank Marshal. Botvinnik, Steinitz system. All the people start playing this ever in the past. They've been first. That's why they've been first. Whoever tried to play this. Okay, what's going on after f5? How to figure out this? We can take twice. E takes, bishop takes, knight takes, rook takes. What's going on here? d4 breakthrough. So if e takes d4, there's a bishop takes c6, bc, knight takes d4. Oh, we ever saw this. I remember we ever saw this before. Yeah. So if there is a rook c5, I think we ever saw this Steinitz trick. Yeah. That's happening after f5. He didn't push f5. He used to play bishop h5, g4, attack the bishop, bishop g6, knight f5, h5, h3, bishop g5. It's a strange move. He said he could prefer also the move like I was thinking about knight g5. But currently there is a knight takes e7 and then losing the knight. So that's why it's not existing knight to his name after Raya Lopezinski from Leningrad. Okay, if you say. Okay. Bishop g5. Now, of course, knight takes g5. Who is going to decline bishop pair? No one. No? Alright, guys. What's the most common continuation for white to keep going with attacking ideas? What's the most common attacking? Let's go. Green lines become red? What? Okay, King G2. King G2, Rook H1. Alright, excellent. Excellent by you guys. Excellent. You play like Capablanca. There we go. So King G2. Milkman is wrong. Okay, so King G2. Just a second. It's move 16. You play like Capablanca. King G2, D5, trying some counterattack in the center. Queen E2. Rook E8. Don't let opponent, of course, to exchange. Rook E6. Queen E3. Attacking the knight. F6. Bishop A4. It's time to bring the bishop here, either here. B3, so everywhere there is some pressure. Focus about much better than with him for this knight. 97. Bishop B3, look at this pin. Amazing. C6. Queen G3. You want to go here and go inside. A5, A4, block out. Didn't cost so much to block out. B3, B6. Soon we're gonna go for the diagram. Is in spite of everything, the king is not on the way here, is not into the mating net pattern, we're still able to double our rooks. There we go. King G8. So opponent... Oh wait. No. It was a knight G5. Oh, my mistake. My mistake. I was curious. What the hell is this triangulation of the king? Knight G. I mess up K because they write down in Russia con by K, and they write down KR Karol also for the king, and that's why I mess up the first piece. Okay, so Rook H4 anyway. Now King G8 to F8, Rook A H1, and now King E7, no, Knight E7 to G8. Alright, we have a diagram here. I think there is nothing special in front of white, but when opponent is occupied like that, not every time we should sacrifice. Sometimes it's enough to open our eyes, look at the whole board, 64 squares. Yeah, Con is knight, and Karol is king. Karol, KR. And on my language is also different stuff. Karol, king is Tar, and Con is a con, just in my language. So different. I think I even know the pieces before on German too. Turm, the Turm, der Turm. Don't make laugh of me, but Turm, Springer. What was the das? No, this, das, there. I all the time mess up, but has to be der König or das König. I'm not sure. König, King Kong, Tsar, King Kong, knight. No, Tsar is a king, not knight. Knight is a con. Springer knight, yes. Läufer is a bishop on German. And die Dame, Damma. Queen. My language is also Damma. Tsaritsa, Damma. We have two names for the queen in my language. Hey Sledgehammer, how are you doing? King and con. And pawn. How was pawn? I totally don't remember on German. On my language, pawn is peshka. Peshka. Then a queen, König, king in Dutch. Koning. Koning. Oh, maybe Žleč could help. How was pawn on German? Come on, Master Hammer. We are hoping for your pawn. Oh, Bauer. 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 Okay. It's like Christian Bauer, the chess player, grandmaster. Bauer. Die Dame. Was it Turm? Turm about Rook? Turm? Läufer? And Springer. König. So I know the whole pieces, alright. I'm not so bad. 3 years German. Turm. Yeah. 3 years German language and yeah, Turm. In school. It's gonna be a shame if I don't know. And also more than 6 years Bundesliga playing. It's gonna be a shame if I don't know the pieces. Okay, waiting for fresh continuations, please. Läufer. Yeah, Läufer. It's because this oi. Hey Stan, how are you doing? This oi, it's possible on German, but by the way, the grammar is quite similar to Russian. It's super hard. Like Russian and German grammar are terrible. So this oi, we can find it out in the Russian language too. Oi. And oi, also in German, like umlaut. König, Läufer. Yeah. I'm not sure if I can find out this on my keyboard, for instance, or we need to add additional language to it. Probably additional. Or just copy it from Google. It's also working. French, no, nothing from French. I just ever had the most terrible yacht. Was it the World or European Championship? I'm not sure, but it was in France, Cannes, France. I remember the place was quite beautiful nature, close to the sea. Cannes, France. I was a super little kid, maybe 10 or maximum 12 years old. Cannes, yeah, Cannes, France. Very beautiful place. Yeah, all the organization was, of course, high quality. But, yeah, that probably there I met for the first time the young star from France, Etienne Bacro. And this was something like dream to make a picture with him and whatever. But that's it. That's it. My experience. I think I had a bad results there too, even when I was a kid. So that's it. Everything about France. French language. Nothing. Okay, so guys, if you're white, if you're white, how you should continue here? Probably it's something around the pin. What do you think so? F4, D4. F4, D4, push. push. By the way, 2 people, after 1 month and a half, informed me that they got the Bulgarian calendar. I'm so happy that you guys got it this year. Because it's 2022. I sent it on the 30th or 31st of December, and it's arriving in the 2 different states in USA after 1 month and a half. I think for UK it was about 2 weeks, in the middle of January. So I'm happy that you got it this year. I'm happy. Nikki Shaki, love Shaki, Shaki Mama Shaki. Could be Nikki Mama Nikki, Shaki Mama Shiki. We have such a similar song on Bulgaria. It's Stupid one, but week and a half. Almost over. Yeah. I'm a huge optimist. You know what? They inform me that when I'm sending the post office, then when I'm sending the post office such a, it's a small stuff. It's a large one, but it's a very light, no queues, They said don't worry, it could cost more time to Europe, but it's gonna fly to USA. So I said, oh, it's gonna arrive first to USA and then jumping to the Europe. Maybe to the Europe they transfer them by trains, or you never know. And they said, no, this is all right. We're gonna move them to the plane. And how plane is traveling 1 month and a half? I was sure that most of them are lost, actually. 7 weeks, yes. Yeah, horse, they use horse, okay. I have no idea how all this process is working. They just said that it's by airplane. Whatever means that. Okay, guys, let's go. No one of you share with me any fresh continuation here. If you're white, how are you gonna continue? Oh yes, actually Linux Archer try to push here. I'm not sure. Oh, F4, by the way, is one of the preferable. It's move number 3 of the engine. Line number 3 is F4. Oh yeah. G5, copy. We have Queen F3, guys. We have Queen F3. Simply generate the pressure here using the fact that if we deflect this knight, we are able to check, boom, 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 winning the queen. Queen F3. So now black is not really having a choice, like, it's incredible. There is not really real protection of 3 times attacking this. So there is the bishop takes F5, G takes rook D6, Queen H5, rook A7. After eliminating the bishop, now it's a quite easy job, I guess. Okay, it's a white to move, guys. Who's going to find out +6 move? Check out here. We have 2 moves, +7, +6, +7, +7, +5. Who is going to find out the move? Bishop takes H6, okay. Actually, both are same power, yes. Rook takes E, the bishop takes. Rook takes H6, boom! That is like Capablanca. Pawn takes. Bishop takes. King E7, didn't capture to the end. We'll leave the rook out. King E8. Zigzag, boom. Evacuation. King D7. Queen H7. Queen E7. And now, what's the move of white side? Last push up. Oh, if there's no Queen E7, we simply capture here and it's over. Boom. Hey, Piduches, how are you doing? It's clear extra piece, so the game is over. Frank Marshall just resigned. Capablanca lesson. There we go. Let's go for one more game, and this gonna be finished for tonight. I'm tired. Again, my voice is out, and Corona indeed sleeping. Next game, guys, Marshal Capablanca. Game number 7 between. Oh, this is a huge match. Seems like 11 game next. Marshal Capablanca. It's about Marshal Capablanca. Capablanca Janovsky we have a little bit more in advance. But let's go. Queen's Gambit. Queen's Gambit again. D4, D5. C4. E6, knight, C3, knight, F6. A regular setup. Bishop G5. E7, E3, knight, E4. The same. It's like deja vu, what we just see. So again we flip because Capablanca is having black side. He said this is a quite promising variation, what he's fan of, and he keeps going with it. And he liked the fact that in advance he's just developing the bad place bishop on c8 quite fast. If he have adopted him, okay, I have no idea if he have adopted him. Bishop d3, knight takes e3. This time he didn't capture the knight on e4. Knight d7. Again, he didn't. We already talked about this decision a little before. Let's go to the more exciting moments. Castle. We already talked about this, yes. Queen b3, knight f6, a4. Slightly different plan here by white side. c5, pushing. That safety was a c6. Queen e3, pin, pin, pin. Let's give you chance, guys. Let's give you chance because you've been so confident that Capablanca adopted Marshal. Let's give you chance. For prediction. Let's make the shorter prediction in about 10 minutes. All theater? Okay, all theater. Oh. Who's going to be the winner in this game? If you analyze correct, if you're so confident that Capablanca is crashing down Frank Marshal, what do you think so about this game, guys? Crystal clear question. Marshal is currently have white pieces, Capablanca is having black pieces. I gave you 10 minutes to predict the result. If you're confident that black gonna win this game, vote for Capablanca. If you're confident that white will win this game, please use your channel points for Marshal. And this is the book, yeah? Proof. This is the proof. Okay. Of course, step by step, you're gonna see who is going to win in this game. I like to provoke the people because you said one more time you're confident. Never put money on Marshal against Capablanca. Why? Tiki tiki niki. Okay, we are currently on move 12. Let's go. B6. It was quite playable after Rook E8, for instance, and after Queen takes C5. We have the variation queen takes c5, d takes c5. Oh, I missed here some move. Oh my gosh. Queen b3. Is it before queen b3? He first captured, sorry for that. I think the difference is not that big one, but queen b3, knight f6. a4. I was curious why it sacrificed the pawn. Queen a3. I missed some move. Hey, helpful Nelson. Happy to see you. Today we finished a little bit earlier because we start earlier with my King's Arena. I beat it today. Grandmaster Trigubov. Husband of Chess Queen. So Chess Queen. Okay, so I'm asking you, what do you think so about this position in short? a4, breakthrough. False information? No, it's not a false information. White could capture one move later. Come on. Bishop b7, castle. Queen c7. Rook fb1. The same situation, just one time cd ed. Come on. Rook fb1, knight fd7. Oh yeah, you're gonna get your channel points from Logis. Use your chance. You have a less than 6 minutes. If you trust to the white, you can vote for Marshall. If you trust to the black, you can vote for Capablanca. Here. Bishop f5. Rook fc8. Bring the all pieces to the queenside part. This is the last hope was knight f6 again. Okay, so now after bishop takes d7, queen takes d7, chat, I'm gonna ask you, out of the prediction, if you're white here, if you're the attacker, what should be the best response of white? What should be the best response of white?
Comment chat, play like Marshall.
a6, push! Yes, Capablanca is black, yes. Resign. a6, push! We can time to time flip the board because asking for a different situations. And what's next, guys? Is there something for free? 95, no. a6, super forcing way. What's next? Why a6 was so powerful? What we should respect? We should respect every single pawn extra. Every single pawn extra. Boom, boom, boom. Extra pawn for Marshall. See, it's not so clear, but looks like this time Capablanca is not so great. Actually, it's existing, yes, it's existing discover attack. It's existing discover attack. This means nothing, you know, the evaluation could change 100 times if the game is about 40 moves. So, there is a discover attack against the queen, but nothing so special, because there is no space in front of the black bishop. Rook ab8. You already vote for, most of you already vote for. Oh, you're 16 years old, has a boyfriend, wow. Yeah, if d5 is not existing, there's a bishop takes f3, totally agree. Now, we can simply capture. And what's the next continuation, guys? Oh, it's not over, you know, there is a counterattack here. 95, oh yeah. But what about this? Do you see the counterattack of black? Looks like not so less dangerous. There we go. Other than roller coaster. Oh yeah. I should waiting for, because actually the game almost finished. I should waiting for the prediction to finish. Okay, I gonna leave you here. I gonna leave you here, otherwise it will be not fair, because after 2 moves the game is over. But for who, you never know. For who, you never know. I put my rest of the tea. Make it hot. Alright, let me see. Very nice. Liverpool. Those arrows are distracting. So yes, you have some question, but I try to make you confused. You never know, you still don't know who is better, hope so. White is currently extra pawn. H3, rook e1, I don't know. G4. I have no idea. G4 seems like crazy. Rook f1. Very passive continuation. Prediction finished. Who vote for Capablanca or or Marshall? Now you're gonna see. Okay, we can vote for, by the way. Moving the game is f4. Congratulations to Otmain. And if we check out the other moves, probably let's go for it. G4 seems like nice, enough active, a little bit hanging, but okay. H4 also seems like working. We're able to take. This is also right. What else did you say? Rook f1. Again, take. Again, white is slightly better, but more chances to make a draw. Okay, so let's go to the main response. Like f4, keep the pressure of the bishop, but keep also different type of pressure, guys. Rook b6. Who is going to find out now the move? And this will be a beautiful finish of the stream. But then we have to figure out the prediction too. Let me see who trusts Marshall and who trusts Capablanca. Queen takes b6. It's calling boom! Exploding! Totally exploding! By the way, the continuation, simplest continuation like knight c6 is reaching a drawish position because of check, king f2, Queen c2, king f3, and perpetual. That's insane. This is perpetual. White cannot really get rid. Check, go back, check, 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 check. Cannot get rid. This is amazing. So if you accept such a poisoned piece, it's over. And if you sacrifice the queen, it's boom. Beautiful, beautiful sacrifice. And here, Mr. Capablanca resigned by black. So sorry for those of you who vote for him. So sorry. Maybe this is one of the last games, yes, when he lost from Frank Marshall, but he lost.